Whoa. Now, isn't that like the best 16-bit cinematic that you've ever seen on a video game? Hey there, guys. This is NDM here, welcoming you back to, well, not welcoming you back to, but welcoming you to a new Let's Play of Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. Um, I've had a couple of days off because of my throat, and it's still a little bit bad, so I'm not gonna try and exaggerate my voice while recording, as in like increasing the tempo of my voice by making it loud, basically. Right, so we're going to delete the first save file because there's already a save file here, and we'll replace that and we'll start this up. I was recording this as I was doing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, but I cut it off because the commentary just wasn't as good. Like, my voice was really croaky and it was all horrible and messed up. But yeah, I kind of just spoken over the only voiced dialogue in this game. I'm sorry about that. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. Ooh, that's pretty gripping stuff. And this is basically showing us the fight with Mother Brain from the first game, but just with updated graphics. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld SR-388. I completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which, after hatching, followed me like a confused child. Yep, and this is the end of Metroid 2, Return of Samus. And apparently they've made a remake of that for the PC. But I hear that Nintendo took it down because of copyright issues or something. And everyone's like really pissed off about it. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists could study its energy producing qualities. Well, it produces phazon, that's something we can confirm. Well, you didn't know that in this game because it doesn't really clarify that they do produce phazon only until Metroid Prime. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. And what good would that be exactly? Metroids seem like a very dangerous, hostile life form that could potentially kill the entire human race. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt, but I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Oh, what could that be? Ceres Station was under attack! Oh no, we got some kind of hooligans trying to mess with the scientific research of Metroids. Well, anyway, we're going to go and investigate. Space Colony. Now, I'm not a perfectionist at this or anything, so don't expect me to do like a speed run or do any sequence breaking, because there are some things in this game. There are actually a lot of things. Saying some things as being a little bit, you know, a little bit of an understatement, if I must say so myself, because I've seen videos on YouTube of people sequence breaking a hell of a load of stuff in this game. And I think the way how this game is designed is for people to speedrun. I think that's what their main intention was. Just the general design of it just comes across that way. Alright, so we're going into the deepest part of the spaceship, and this is where we find our Baby Metroid. Hello, dude. How's it going? I trapped inside a canister. I wish I could save you, but I can't. Oh my god! Eyes! Eyes of death! And it's Ridley. He's come back. Well, yeah, he's come back from the original, but he looks a lot different in this game than what he does in the first game. Because in the first game he looks like Barney the dinosaur with wings, but in this game he just looks a little bit more terrifying. Well, that's the power of powerful graphics. Even to this day, I still say that these games kind of hold up a lot. They've aged well over the years, and they have a lot of good replay value as well. Like, you could play these games over and over again and still have the same amount of fun as you did the first time you played it. Alright, I'm down onto 29 HP, this isn't good. Well, 29 energy if you want to be specific about it. And this is a cool graphic. He comes zooming through, and he's caused the spaceship to go into an emergency situation. Self-Destruct sequence activated. Oh god, right, we gotta get out of here before this whole place goes kablooey. So run, run, run like the wind. Run, Forest, run. Run, Samus, run. And you will have to do something like this towards the end of the game as well. There's an escape sequence you have to do at the end. Alright, I'm actually doing a lot better on this than what I was on my original video of this. Because I sucked at the escape part. Like this part right here, I kept like missing jumps and stuff like that. Because I kept getting bumped out the way by that gaseous stuff that protrudes from the platform. Anyway, we're arriving in Planet Zebes. I guess that's how you say it, Planet Zebes or Planet Zebes. But Zeb sounds like it's got two E's in it, so Zebes sounds more realistic. Yeah, I just cleaned my teeth with toothpaste and had mouthwash afterwards, and now I'm drinking lemonade. And it feels like I'm eating toothpaste and drinking more mouthwash. That's literally what it feels like. Like, it takes away the texture of the drink that you're trying to drink, because the taste of it is so overpowering. It just completely destroys your taste buds and cock blocks you from tasting anything else. Alright, so this is Criteria, the first area in the planet that you get to explore. And, well, there's only one way you can go at this stage of the game, because that way's a dead end right there. And these are red doors which you can't open yet. I mean, if any of you played the original game, which I imagine most of you have, red doors indicate that they need to be shot down by 5 missiles in order to open them. But we don't have missiles at this moment in time, so we're going to have to go ahead and find some missiles before we can open up any more doors in Criteria. And now you'll come into an area that looks very familiar. Yep, reminiscing from the original game. This is where we fought the Mother Brain the first time. But things have changed. Everything looks very derelict and kind of dangerous. It's not a kind of place that I would want to hang out with my friends, if you know what I mean. It looks like, well, unless you're into all that kind of abandoned warehouse, you know, like a spooky atmosphere, I guess then that would be the kind of place you'd go with your friends. But anyway, here we go to get the Morph Ball, and this is reminiscing also the first area of the original Metroid. So you're coming into like areas that you will recognize from the original game when you first start up, and you will have to come back here later on to find some more pickups, such as energy tanks and missile expansions, because there are more stuff here to be had. And down here isn't where Kraid's hideout is. Down here is another door which will take you to another power-up, which is the missiles. And for every pickup that you pick up, you will have to see that message come up, unfortunately, and then after the message comes up, you'll be introduced by some kind of, well, music sequence, I guess, and you have to wait till the music disappears before you can press the button to continue. And if you come this way, you'll also find another missile expansion. Oh god, right, okay. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're playing Wind Waker, where you're in Forsaken Fortress and you got like those lights shining on you. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Considering I played Wind Waker first before I even played this game. The first time I played it, I don't know actually when the first time I played this game was. It was probably when I downloaded it on an emulator like years ago, but the first time I completed it was on the Wii U. And that was a couple of months. No, it wasn't a couple of months ago. I think it was. No, it was a couple of months ago. I finished it in December, so yeah, it would be a couple of months ago. 2 months to be exact. Finished it on Christmas Eve. So it kind of reminds me of when I finished Metroid Prime, because I finished Metroid Prime on Christmas Eve 2010, and what do you know, like 7 years later, near enough, well no, 6 years later, I finished Super Metroid on exactly the same day. Alright, I'm doing really bad at missing the platforms. And you will have to do a lot of this stuff as you progress through. You'll have to do a lot of platform jumping, a lot of wall jumping, and all sorts of stuff. But the commentary in this game is going to be pretty bland, because it's basically going to be me explaining a lot of stuff, because a lot of stuff will have to be explained, like where we're going to be going and stuff like that, what we're going to be doing for what particular video, like backtracking, or are you going to be making any progress in the plot, stuff like that. But commentary so far has been going pretty well. I'm actually impressed with the way how things have been going. Smooth. Alright, I'm going to have to get used to that. Buttons. Because when you turn around like that, I think you have to press the right button. But when I want to, like, because the left button pushes down, so it makes Samus aim down. But I keep thinking that the L button makes Samus look up left instead of look down left, if that makes any sense. Yeah, button arrangement. Oh well, there's nothing you can do about it. It's probably the same as what it is on the Super Nintendo, but I've never played it on the Super Nintendo, so I'm just guessing. Alright, so we still can't go this way yet, because you need the Morph Ball bombs. And the way how you get the Morph Ball bombs is to go through this red door right here. And make sure you save up on those 5 missiles, don't use those, and I think you can grind for some missiles in here even, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, because we're going to be coming up to a boss, which I don't think I'll be doing in this video. Okay, Jesus Christ, could you stop being so stupid and moving from left to right in such an erratic pattern? Alright guys, I'm going to end off the episode here and continue on in the next episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Super Metroid, we shall be taking on the first boss of the game, technically, to get the Morph Ball bombs. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take everybody to see you in the next video, and goodbye.